This is Yangchen, and I'm presenting my home energy audit, otherwise known as the Do Something and Report It. To start my presentation, I'll be putting the audit in context with some background information. For instance, I live in an apartment with 3 bedrooms, and it's approximately 800 square feet. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, the average apartment with 2 to 4 units in the Midwest uses about 6,000 kilowatt hours per year, or 16.8 kilowatt hours per day. On this first page, you can see that these first 4 devices are all constant power devices. That means I only have to plug in the meter, read the power used when the appliance is on, and then multiply the measured power by the amount of time I'm using the appliance. First, here's the salt lamp in the middle, which was measured as using 0.1 watts in an hour. That same goes for the water dispenser just below it. To the left, there's the bedroom air freshener. When on, that one uses 1.8 watts. And to the right, the living room light uses 9.2 watts when turned on. On this next page, you can see that the devices are evenly split between constant power device and variable power device. I'll continue with the constant power device. This is on the left. First off, there's the bedroom lamp, which uses 4.2 watts when turned on. And second, in the middle, there's the living room air freshener, which uses 1.7 watts when turned on. Next, there's the variable power devices on the right. These work different from constant power devices because they cycle on and off during the day. So I had to plug the meter in for an extended period of time to figure out how much the energy the device uses on average. For the phone charger, I plugged it in for 3 hours and it measured 21 watts, meaning that in 1 hour the phone charger uses 7 watts. In the corner, there's the toaster oven, which I plugged in for 3 minutes, and the energy measured was 52.6 watts, meaning that the amount of energy used in 1 hour was 1052 watts. And all these devices on this page and the previous used 0 watts when turned off. And for this section, I will be showing the quantification of my results. In the first table, you can see the time log, which shows how much I used the devices per day across a period of 7 days. In the next table, you can see how much energy these devices use according to how much time they were turned on. And in total, as you can see in the lower right corner, the devices used 192.5 watts per day. This slide here shows a graph comparing electricity use. My electricity use, as you can see, is a lot smaller than the average electricity use. As I stated earlier, I used a lot less than the average energy use. It was 192.5 watt hours per day compared to the average of 16.8 kilowatt hours per day. That sounds like a huge difference until you remember that the devices I used didn't include really energy consuming ones like fridges, microwaves, TVs. So considering that my energy use is probably a lot closer to the average than this home energy audit suggests, I should still make plans to decrease my energy usage, especially unplugging the phone battery in the lamps because those use the most energy compared to the other devices measured.